What's up, it's Jesse. I hope you're having a nice day. As you can see, I'm kind of in a different location, but that's because a family member recently just passed away. I'm here to visit, and we're just going to have to be like this for 1 or 2 weeks, and that's just going to have to be okay. But today I actually want to talk about something that I wouldn't necessarily say I learned in my high school years, but as time went on to develop, it made more sense as to why I actually can understand this, right? And it's getting to the point in the understanding of life was never about you, bro. Like, life isn't necessarily about me, or it's always about the other person. When you actually can operate in that understanding and that mindset, life becomes so much simpler because interactions with people, it's not about what can I get from this interaction. It's about what does this person get? Like, what am I giving to this person? It changes the way you look at the world completely. Because instead of being selfish and always wanting this or always wanting that person or just wanting it for yourself, you're now actually being willing to give. Now, we all know this. You have to give more than you receive. And why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you do that? If you're giving, dude, you have a lot to give. This is why I don't understand why people criticize rich people. Like, dude, they're always giving. They're donating to charities. They're always doing something, always giving people. They're only rich because they are helping people. Do you understand that? Nobody becomes rich by not helping anybody. Like, people destroy people who are rich or wealthy and criticize each and every person. Not every person who is wealthy is bad. Not every person who is successful is bad. But what you must understand and what you must get to know is that in order to become successful, in order to actually improve or do anything in life, you must be able to help other people. It's about them. And if you can understand that, well, now, hey, I can grow. I can grow as a person. Because the more and more you understand that, the more conversations you begin to have with people. And instead of wanting to open your mouth and talk, you begin to listen. And something that I learned is each and every person has something to give you, because through each and every person, there's always been a different experience. Like, I'm always experiencing something different from you. The environment that I grew up in, the culture that I grew up in, the things that I do and the things that I watch will always be different from what you do. Now, we may share similarities, but you will always be you in your unique way. Now, we all understand that we're all unique in our own way, right? And that uniqueness comes from the very fact that every single person in every single moment has been different for each person. Like, the moment itself, the moment that we are experiencing has been different for each and every person. And because of that, each and every person has knowledge and information that one may not have. I was reading a book one time. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Every man is superior to me in some way, and that I learn of him." And at the time, I was like, of course, because each and every man is superior to you in some way because they have an advantage over you. And their advantage over the person next to them is them themselves. Why is that your advantage? Because each and every single person you come across doesn't actually even know you. Like, people need to understand this. People hold so much weight on people's opinions, yet people's opinions are just their perspective of you. Like, it's not even you. Like, when you actually know who you are, people's opinions do not hold weight because you know you have the skills and the necessary abilities to do what is necessary. So yes, it is possible to not, okay, let's reword this. I was about to say to not care what others think, but there's a certain extent that you have to care, right? It's needed to care so you can move the way you need to move, right? If you didn't care and you were an asshole, you just complete dick, you didn't really care about anybody, people hated you, or you were always doing this, right? People aren't going to want to be around you. And in life, you kind of want people around you. You want people to welcome you in. So you actually kind of, to an extent, care what people think. But it's more on the lines of you're not giving their words or their opinions weight. You're looking at it without getting so defensive or so reactionary to what they're saying. Because like I said, if you know what you're capable of, then everyone's words will mean nothing because you know what you're capable of. I'm going to state that again. If you know what you are capable of, then people's words will not hold weight for you. Like, their words don't have any weight. I don't understand why people don't understand that. That is confidence in itself when you know what you're capable of. Ask yourself, what are you capable of? Because everybody's capable of more, but most don't want to do that because more requires more of you. But that's all I gotta say for today's video, man. Bro, it's always been about the person next to you. Don't be selfish. Don't be so caught up in your own ways of, well, why can't this happen for me? Why is life unfair? Or why does this happen? Or why did this person walk out of my life? Or why do these people get this things, bro? Dude, it doesn't matter. Don't be selfish. Stop looking for ways just for you to win. Like, you got to start looking for ways for the whole, like, the community to win, right? In order for my family to thrive, I need to thrive, right? And once I begin to thrive, well, now my family is going to begin to thrive, and then that's going to spread out across the community, and then that's going to spread across. Like, you have to understand, by you developing you will literally change the course of your community, your family, your life, your generations from time to the end of life. You do not understand that the extent of what you are and what you're capable of will literally change your generations for years. Like, it doesn't even make any sense that it all begins with you. We all hear the statement, it starts now. So it's all up to you whether or not you make that choice to become better, to become more, to start valuing other people, to actually start helping others, to actually not being so selfish with just what you want in your ways. But that's all I got to say for today's video. I hope y'all like and subscribe. And yeah, I'm Jesse. I'm out.